Hey everybody, it's Dave here from Dragonhill Games. So in case you missed the live Twitch stream today regarding the Core Set 2020 reveal, I put together an awesome highlight video covering all the important parts, and I did want to say that I'm really happy that they acknowledged this important world issue. Let's have a look at some of the awesome new stuff we're going to be getting from Core Set 2021, as well as a little bit of commentary.
What's up everybody, I'm Jimmy Wong and thank you so much for joining me. Today, we are going to be breaking down Core Set 2021. This Core Set is unlike any other because we got powerful reprints, some awesome new cards, a sick Planeswalker lineup, and not to mention borderless arts, showcase arts, things that are gonna make you the envy of all your friends. Let's talk about how important local game stores are for Magic. Like many other businesses, local game stores have been impacted by COVID-19. Wizards has worked at creating initiatives such as Be Your Store's Champion, where Wizards of the Coast is allocating mystery boosters to Wizards Play Network stores, equivalent of a retail value up to $10 million. And the Love Your LGS promotion to remind them that they are the heart of the Magic community.
Illusion me up some tacos right now. Hey, let's watch a movie. Want to watch some?
It's magic time! It is magic time, come on! That's the tagline for the Core Set! We're making a new Core Set, Core 2021!
It's a great tagline, it's really catchy. I'm sure I'll be saying it all day. Okay, you know why I'm here, Mark. We want to know more about Core Set 2021. What can you tell us, the players?
Okay, so we set out to make an amazing Core Set.
Okay.
So how do you do that? How do you make an amazing Core Set? So we went and got powerful reprints. We went and got an amazing Planeswalker lineup. We made cool new cards, and then we just juiced the whole thing to make one of the best core sets of all time. First up is a beloved character that first appeared as a throwaway in a piece of flavor text on the Future Shifted card, and went on to be a fan favorite. It is Ugin the Spirit Dragon, one of the all-time favorite Planeswalkers.
Yes, this is one of my all-time favorite Planeswalkers, and now this is coming into Standard. That is so exciting. I mean, I think players everywhere are going to be really excited about this. This is just clearly an extremely powerful card.
Not only is Ugin coming back, but there's 3 different versions you can see of Ugin.
Wow, look at that. These are beautiful. You know, as a collector, this makes my heart soar. This is really cool. Thanks, Mark.
Okay, so finally time to bring one of the most popular tutors of all time, Grim Tutor.
Wow, I consider myself to have a deep knowledge of Magic cards, and this is one that slipped past my radar, and I literally have never seen one of these cards in real life, because I think you're right, the last time it was made was like in the 90s. But it's back, Grim Tutor. This is so powerful. You can get any card in your deck. It's 3 mana. It's a card that I'm sure a lot of players that I know are going to be really excited about, so this is awesome.
And not only did we print it, but it also exists in a fun alt art version.
Wow, I mean, this is a beautiful, I love the 2 sort of feels you get from Grim Tutor here. And to see it with this awesome new art too, this is exciting.
Azusa, lost but seeking.
Yes, lost no more. Azusa is back. That's fantastic. This is one of those cards, it's like you said, I'm a huge fan of land, but I'm also a huge fan of being able to play with these cards in a set like Core 2021.
A lot of the cards, it comes in extended version as well.
Yes, this is really neat. What a wonderful way to pay tribute to this amazingly powerful creature.
Time for the game show. Welcome to the Core 2021 reprint game show. It is an elf card.
Fierce Empath?
Yes, Brian got it. Fierce Empath.
What?
Dun dun dun. This card appeared in the top 8 of Pro Tour Chicago 1997. That is correct. Cormod's script is correct.
I think I played it at Worlds 99 in Japan, in extended.
Number 3. This card shares a mana cost with 3 cards from Alpha: Blessing, Crusade, and White Knight.
Ruined Halo.
That is correct.
Oh, nice.
That is correct. Very good.
Nice. Well
Yes,
done.
Moon Halo.
You could bring it in against like Bogles. It was really nice against them. They'd load up their slippery Bogle and you'd name it.
I think Reality Smasher is my highest name card with Ruined Halo.
You could call Emrakul, right? They would not take your turn, right? I think I did that a couple times. If it doesn't work, I never did that. just for the record.
This is Liliana.
Liliana, Waker of the Dead. It's a legendary planeswalker with 4 loyalty, costs 2 black. It has +1 ability of each player discards a card. Each opponent who can't loses 3 life. Has a -3 ability of target creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards from your graveyard. And a -7 ability of you get an emblem with, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It gains haste.
Pretty sweet. Starts with a lot of loyalty, which is nice.
I like that it costs 4 mana. I'm a fan of that.
For each of the 5 main Planeswalkers, we've made a special frame for that Planeswalker. There also is a borderless version of Planeswalkers. All 3 of these can be found in packs. You also can find them in collector boosters.
Awesome.
First thing we're going to talk about is, you know how a core set normally has 5 monocolored Planeswalkers? What we've done this time is each Planeswalker got its own frame, and then there's a series of cards. It's a vertical cycle, thing that's tied to each one of them. And they'll have a basic land.
Lands?
Yeah, land. I'm going to show off the land. The Teferi Island.
Wow,
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh man.
And it must look like perfectly foiled.
And it's a master core that doesn't like Planeswalkers. So let's take a look.
Whoa, look at this thing.
3 mana with a
Yes.
3/4?
Nasty.
Okay, wow.
プロテクションからプレスが
Oh.
Like a Planeswalker Slayer.
Yes, it's a Planeswalker player. Does not like Planeswalkers.
At all. Not even close.
Hound is officially dog! Yes!
Let's take a look at Teferi's Protege. Teferi's Protege is 2 and a blue for a 2/3 creature human wizard. You can pay 1 in the blue and then tap Teferi's Protege to draw a card, then discard a card. And as you can see, there is the standard frame for the card as well as the showcase frame, which is themed around Teferi, Teferi's Tutelage. This is an enchantment that costs 2 and a blue mana. It reads, when Teferi's Tutelage enters the battlefield, draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you draw a card, target opponent mills 2 cards. This means they put the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. But let's take a look at Teferi's Ageless Insight. This is a legendary enchantment that costs 2 blue to cast. If you would draw a card, except the first one you draw in each of your draw steps, draw 2 cards instead. Wow, this is a really powerful effect, especially if you have any amount of card draw. Not to mention, if you loot with a card like Teferi's Protege, you're gonna draw 2 cards and only discard 1. So a really powerful effect here. I'm so excited about all of the cool stuff we're gonna see here today.
Yes, here we go. So we have Teferi, Master of Time. So his magic is all about time, and so we really wanted to showcase that in M21 by giving him an opportunity to show off his time powers across multiple versions of the same card art. So artist Young Jae Choi did an amazing job of like stationing Teferi like a boss in the middle of this card while his magic, you see days change behind him.
And I love how the things that are changing around him really does feel like his magic is taking on different times, or it's like, it seems really expansive.
Yeah, it's sort of immersive for you as the player to get to feel like you're being affected by his magic, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. And the mechanics for it, as the players are obviously probably freaking out about, is tied right into that. You can activate the loyalty abilities on any player's turn anytime you can cast an instant, so he really is messing with time. I mean, if you cast him on your turn, you can use it once, and then you pass it to your opponent, you can use it again. That's 2 times in a single turn cycle, and that's not even considering multiplayer. This is really cool and super flavorful.
That's right, and you can cast it using a different piece of art every time if you want.
Always keep them surprised. And now we're looking at the showcase frames as well, and Teferi always steadfast in the center here.
That's right, every Planeswalker in the set actually has their own unique showcase frame. And so you'll see that throughout the set on other cards related to Teferi and on Teferi Master of Time. And we actually have borderless art for all of the Planeswalkers in the set. We have a really excellent illustration by Chris Rallis here showing off that same time magic from a slightly different perspective. Core sets in general are a great time to show off new Planeswalkers, and we have a new Planeswalker in M21. This is Basri Ket. He's an awesome paladin from Amonkhet. This is a really interesting kind of different take on Chandra. Josu Ornez delivered on like a very dreamlike version of Chandra. We also have Garrick back, but this time he's not cursed. This is the first time I think we're seeing him after Eldraine without his curse on him. So he's still, you know, a big slab of beef.
He's the beefy boy still. He clearly looks like he has things to hunt regardless of curse or not.
Ooh. And then speaking of characters who have sort of been through a lot since the last time we saw them, Liliana is here. And do you remember in Magic Origins, Liliana Heretical Healer, where she's walking down from Vest Manor?
It's almost in the exact same framing and everything, right?
That's right. We did a little bit of an allusion to that piece by showing her kind of walking through this graveyard, and symbolically, in my mind, she's sort of reviewing what happened in War of the Spark.
Ugin is making his way back, but we also have this really cool borderless art that I love how the wing comes out in front. That's amazing.
I know, I love the opportunities that we're having with these borderless treatments to sort of break the frame in new and different ways. Ugin's wing underneath the expansion symbol, I mean, like, that's something we really haven't seen before.
I mean, it's to the point where it literally affects the text on his card, which I think is...
It's like he's hugging his own rules.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, everybody, we're almost done here, but I did mention something at the top of the show, and that is Jumpstart, a brand new product coming out after M21. It's a fast, customizable way for you to start playing games of Magic without having to draft or even build a deck. In fact, all you need with a friend is 4 Jumpstart booster packs, because inside each of those packs, you're gonna find a wrapped 20-card deck that has a theme related to something in Magic's history, and there are a lot of themes out there. In fact, enough to make 121 different packs. We have themes like Garrick, Cats, Doctor, Phyrexian. Each booster pack already has everything that you need to play, including the basic lands. So what you do is you open 4 packs, check out what the themes are, and then mix and match what you want to create 2 of the combinations that you think are gonna be the most fun. Then just take off the inner wrapping, shuffle them together, and boom, you are ready to play with your friend. And if you wanna make it even simpler, just get 2 packs, open them up, don't even look, and shuffle them together, and you are rip-roaring and ready to go. Jumpstart, it's a huge set. While it has a ton of M21 cards already in there, it's also gonna have brand new cards and some reprints that are gonna be too strong for standard. You guys are gonna love this. I think it's gonna be a really fun experience for you and a friend, or just something to do at your local game store when they open back up. So make sure you check it out. It's coming out right after M21.
All right, so what do you guys think of all these awesome new Core Set 2021 spoilers? Ugin is back in standard. I can't believe it. And Azusa, Lost But Seeking, printed in the rare slot. We're going to have Grim Tutor in this set. This is going to be amazing. What about that Planeswalker killer? That's going to be awesome for Commander. Why don't you let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps me out, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.